Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another episode here on True Confessions, Naija. The confession you're about to listen to comes from a message we received from one of our sisters, and the message reads like this. Hello, Uncle Ori. Hello, brothers and sisters. Today, I want to confess something that's eaten me up inside for years. I know after I hear this, some of you may judge me. Some of you may fear me, but deep down, I'm just a broken woman trying to find peace. My name, I cannot mention. My face, I cannot show. But my story is true. I came to South Africa many years ago, running away from poverty and hardship in Zimbabwe. At that time, I had no papers, no family, no home. All I had was my faith. I truly believed that God was going to make a way for me. With nowhere to go, I started staying in a small church in the community. That church became my home, my safe place, or so I thought. At first, it was beautiful. I joined the praise and worship team because I had always loved singing for God. Back home in Zim, I used to sing every Sunday, and it was the one thing that gave me joy. I believed that if I gave God my voice, He would take care of me. And in that same church, I met the man who would later become my husband. But let me tell you, behind the smiles, behind the prayers, behind the hallelujahs, there were things I never imagined existed. Darkness I never thought I would see with my own two eyes. It all started with the pastor's wife. She was the kind of woman everybody admired. Beautiful, wealthy, always well-dressed. She carried herself with so much confidence, and people respected her deeply. She noticed me. Out of all the young women in church, she picked me. She said she saw potential in me. She told me God had big plans for my life. At first, I felt honored. Imagine, the pastor's wife taking interest in me. She would invite me to her house, help me with groceries, even encourage my relationship with my future husband. I trusted her completely. But slowly, her conversations changed. She started telling me that church was not what it seemed, that there was more to the spiritual world and what we were taught. She said if we wanted real power, if we wanted real breakthrough, we needed to go deeper. I thought she was talking about prayer and fasting. I was wrong. One night, she invited me for a special prayer. When I arrived, her house was dark. Candles everywhere. Two other women from church were already waiting. Instead of opening the Bible, instead of singing hymns, they started chanting words I didn't understand. The air became heavy. I felt something enter the room, something dark. My feet were glued to the floor. I wanted to run, but I couldn't. Then the pastor's wife gave me a small object wrapped in cloth. She said it will unlock my destiny. I didn't know what it was, but I took it. I didn't want to offend her. She was powerful, wealthy, respected. I was just a poor foreign girl. That night, I couldn't sleep. I kept thinking about the object, the chanting, the shadows I thought I saw moving in the room. Something felt wrong, but I tried to convince myself it was just my imagination. I was wrong. Soon after, the nightmare started. Every night, I dreamt of being in that same house, the chanting louder, the candles burning hotter, and always the pastor's wife watching me with those strange eyes. When I woke up, it didn't stop. I would hear whispers in my ears when I was alone, shadows moving in corners. My spirit was no longer at peace. I tried to talk to the pastor's wife about it, but she smiled and said, "That is part of the process. You are being tested." I believed her, but my soul knew something was wrong. One night, she called me at 2 a.m. My husband asked questions, but I lied. She gave me something to drink, and I found out myself walking with her and the other woman. We reached a graveyard. My body wanted to run, but my legs wouldn't move. They started chanting. The ground shook, and out of nowhere, a hyena appeared. Its eyes glowed red in the darkness. The pastor's wife told me to climb onto his back. She said, "Tonight, you ride with us. Tonight, you are one of us." Terrified, I climbed, and just like that, we rode through the night to villages, to homes, to places I cannot even mention. That was the night I was initiated. That was the night I became something I never thought I would be. After that night, she gave me a snake. She said it was my gift, a spirit to protect me, to give me power to control others. At first, I resisted, but soon I began to use it. I used charms. I even used love potions on my husband to keep him quiet, to stop him from asking questions. It worked, but deep down, I knew I was destroying him. One day, my sister-in-law confronted me. She said her brother had changed, that he was no longer himself. I panicked and told the pastor's wife. Her answer, she must be silenced. Not long after, my sister-in-law died in a strange way. She said she saw a snake at work, but CCTV showed nothing, only her panicking until she collapsed. I knew what had happened. The snake, the very snake the pastor's wife had given me. And that, my brothers and sisters, is my life today. I'm still leading praise and worship in church. People still see me singing with tears in my eyes, but they don't know the truth. They don't know that I'm carrying darkness inside me. I am a witch. I never wanted this. I wanted to serve God, but I was trapped, manipulated, controlled. And now, I don't know if it will ever be free. Dear listeners, I know this sounds unbelievable, but this is my confession. I have lived it, I'm living it, and every day I pray that God will have mercy on my soul. I'm so grateful for the chance to share my confession. Can't wait to see what everyone thinks in the comments. Dear listeners, right there was a message that was sent to me by one of our sisters. Let us try to talk to her in the comment section. Things that really happen for this our world. Now, wow.